Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Retro Gamer Life, formerly the MJ Retro Gamer show. I'm your host, MJRetroGamer, and so this bringing it back. I've been out the game for a minute. And by a minute, I mean since I cut a few videos. Some years ago at this point. A lot has happened. I hope everybody is doing okay and managing through this craziness going on, and everybody is healthy and staying strong. So something a little more fun, hopefully, and interesting, and get to take our mind off of what's going on out there. This is gonna be a pickups video slash unboxing. I don't know if you watch Radical Reggie, but he's been saying how the I think it's seventh generation or eighth generation, whatever the Xbox 360 and PS3 are, they're gonna start being hard to find at GameStop. So besides GameStop not doing well, closing more stores, they're talking about closing another 450 stores. Although wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being more, unfortunately. But between that and those consoles just being older or older at this point, PS5 coming out, the new Xbox Series coming out. GameStop is like clearing their stock, and he wasn't joking. He's been talking about it for a little while now, and I've been going to my stores, local stores around me, and some of them hardly have anything, and then I went to one today that had a bigger selection, but still, not great. So you can definitely see that they're really just clearing that stuff out. Even on the website, it's hard to get the 360 and the PS3 stuff. Same with like Walmart around me. It's pretty much cleared out at this point. So, excuse me. With that being said, I did pick up some 360 and PS3 games. I am a collector. I do collect and I do play. I don't collect to put stuff on a shelf. But I also flip, to support my passion, and to support my collecting. I also buy games to resell too. So some of these are for the collection, some of these are to resell. But in any case, we'll kick it off. I got Bayonetta here. This is one that Metal Jesus recommends. If you're a fan of his channel, if you don't know who he is, which I can't imagine you don't, but if you don't know who he is, check him out. YouTube, Twitter, all those same places. Metal Jesus rocks, and same Radical Reggie. Yeah, he's got his own YouTube, and he's featured on the MJ Metal Jesus channel a lot as well, and just cool guy. And so anyways, so he recommends, or he's a big fan of Bayonetta. So I picked this up from GameStop online, and it's complete. So you got the manual, you got the disc, and pretty good condition too. I have a resurfacer, so I don't worry about the disc so much anymore. But yeah, so that's the first one, Bayonetta. I believe it's a RPG type game, non-stop action, um, special combos and attacks. Yeah, so like a hack and slash. So I picked that up. This one next, another 360 game. Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Lego. This one I believe is going to be a flip, but this is complete as well. Unfortunately, a lot of the games I ordered from the GameStop.com were either in, like, they're generic cases with no cover art, or they were disc only, so I ended up taking a lot of it back, unfortunately. So this one is for the collection because if you follow my Twitter, you know that I'm a huge Final Fantasy nut. I have not played, so I've only beaten the first one, or Final Fantasy 1, or Final Fantasy, sorry. So I have a lot to catch up on, but it is my Final Fantasy is by far my favorite game, and I do want to get to play the other games in the series. I have played Final Fantasy 2, the US, so 4, but I've not beaten it myself. I've watched my friend beat it, but I have not actually played through the entire game, so I do plan on doing that. And then also I want to go back and play the actual Final Fantasy 2 and 3. And then I've played some of 6 as well, which was 3 here. And I want to play through that because I know that's a lot of people's favorites as well. And I've played some 7, but again, I've not, 1, I haven't played it in forever, and 2, I've not beaten it. So I'm going to look forward to that. But this is Final Fantasy XIII-2, which in Roman numerals would be 13-2. And this was complete. Manual is in really good shape. Even comes with the inserts, and I think this is it's a map. Not a map, sorry, a poster. So that was actually, this was GameStop.com, and so that was good. That was a good deal right there. The next one is another 360 game, Back to the Future. I don't know how this is. This is the 30th anniversary edition. I don't know if that means anything. This is not complete, which means it's probably going back. We'll see. But I got 2 of these, so I got 1 to keep and 1 to flip. And then Bioshock 2, and that is complete. And I know this is a lot of people's favorites as well. I think Jason, or Metal Jesus, talks about this one a lot too. This is an RPG, a sort of survival horror RPG, kind of, I guess. I have played a little bit of it, of the original, I believe, Bioshock. Next we got Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. I picked this one up today actually, and this one's complete, and this one is for the collection. I'm not a big racing game fan, but it's Hot Wheels, and so that was cool. So I'll probably be holding up to that. And that's it for the Xbox 360 games. Then we've got Red Alert Ultimate Edition for the PS3. Some pretty cool cover art, kind of like comic booky cover art there. And this was complete. This actually has a pretty chunky manual. Um, for a modern game, usually the manuals are pretty sparse. And then there's this insert, which is looks like just like an ad. But there's that. I am a big fan of RTS games, real-time strategy. So I might be hanging on to this one. I do have a PS3. I do have an Xbox 360, although I tend to, as the channel name indicates, really stay retro. Although I guess what's retro, right? How old does it have to be? The PS3 and the 360 are getting pretty long in the tooth, but I still consider them to be more modern consoles. But at any rate, next one is God of War Collection. So you have God of War and God of War 2. And this is a beat 'em up or hack and slash. That's complete. So I'm not sure. I might keep this one or I might flip it. I like this style of games, and I know that's that's a popular one, so might be worth checking out. Then I've got Final Fantasy 13. So the first part on the PS3. I did get it for the 362, but that was one of the ones where it didn't have the cover and it was just the game, so I ended up returning that. So I don't know if I'm still gonna try to get it for the 360 or if I'll play one on the PS3 and play one on the 360. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if one's better. Is it? Sometimes there can be some differences between the platforms. So is it the same, or is the game on one PS3 better than 360, or vice versa? And then the last game is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix, and this is the Greatest Hits edition. And this is complete. But as you can see, this is what I was talking about, where a lot of the new manuals. It's one page. It's got the controller layout, and that's it. So, but yeah. So that is all for game pickups. If you collect 360, if you collect PS3, you want physical, and you want physical. GameStop is clearing out, Walmart is clearing out, and that's in store and online. Maybe you're lucky, maybe you live in an area where you have some larger GameStops, but most of the ones near me are pretty small actually. Even for a GameStop, they're small stores. So get out and I would say snap up what you can, because I think it's going to get even harder to find them. And I think especially with COVID and people still really having to shelter in place, I think you're going to see that continued higher demand that there's been. If you buy games through Amazon, I think you definitely have noticed that things are probably going for more than they have previously. So, and I see that trend continuing, especially as the inventory dwindles, and it gets harder to find those things in store. So, get out, get what you can while you can, and I hope you enjoyed this content. If so, please subscribe. I am going to start hitting fast and furious, releasing my videos consistently and multiple videos per week. I don't have a schedule yet, but I'm hoping to tighten that up. And I really especially with now that you can't. There's no conventions. Hopefully those restart next year. But I really want to uh, start building relationships with other passionate, like-minded collectors and enthusiasts of retro gaming, and really start building that relationship and interacting with everybody and getting to know everybody. So thank you for watching my video. Again, wish you. Uh, I hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.